Nipsey, come on, honey. Come on, baby. You gotta come in there with mommy. Nipsey, come on, come on, baby, come on. Come on, get your boy. Come on, honey. Okay, let me know. Okay, it's so dark out here. Hold on. Okay. That's all right, honey. You gotta come down there with mommy where you're supposed to be. Okay? You gotta stay. Right? Like this? Okay? That's my good boy, huh? I got a blanket and everything. I got it all, honey. I'm right here. But you know you're not gonna go. You gotta stay night with mommy. That's the end of that. I know. But I love you too.
Okay, lady. Here is the text you shared from August 2021. August 2021. I don't generally... No, I'll rephrase that. I never get the luxury of having the fuckery free time to let whatever I'm feeling be here with me so I can fucking deal with it. I've had a couple of days now, and I am just letting them come to me, stay as long as they want, and be as intense as they want. It's been necessary. Relieving. But I came to realize just moments ago
stay here.
that my pain is still as primitively basic as it ever was.
Good boy.
Revolving around the loss of my children. And yes, there's bits of all the other traumas and tragedies that have come since to fill the space, and in some horrific strange way, even keep me living. And yes, of course there's Chris. Also his own painful entity throughout. Though he is also the only thing tied so tightly to every fabric of my life and my being during these last agonizing. Dang. It's only been 6. Nope. Wow. 5 years. Since my life fell apart when I lost custody of my 2 daughters. I've never recovered. But the other thing I had to stop a moment ago and understand. Is that my grief? That's not the right word. My devastation over Violet's death last year is way more serious than I guess I've realized. Well, 'cause I've not been given the fuckery free time. She's always been right there. But it's agonizing. That alone, knowing that, is so freaking sad. I held her dead body with me for 3 days. Chris had to build a makeshift shelter for us on the sidewalk out of plywood and cardboard, and we put her on a pedestal. We took her paw print S and took fur as mementos. Brushed her. Code enforcement came and threatened to call animal control to take her away. I held Violet and shoved her dead bloody face in code enforcement's face and said, I dare you, or anyone, to try and touch my dog. Bitch did leave, though. Without calling animal control. Chris then had to run away with Violet's body when I went across the street to get a cigarette after that encounter. I mean, there's more. But Violet's heavy. I can't believe I had the life left in me to shatter this way. So I'm dealing with the intensity of that. Though I guess I've known. I post about her all the time. I'm on Google Photos every chance I get to look at her pictures and videos. All the time. I write VVL all over town. Violent Violet lives. Wherever I am, she also is. Because I carry her love and life and essence with me in my heart everywhere I go. VVL for Eva.
What is your analysis of that?
Based on the text you shared from August 2021, here is an analysis of what it conveys about your experience. The text is a raw and honest self-reflection on the nature and sources of your significant pain and grief at that time. It reveals a deliberate moment where you allowed yourself to stop and confront the intense emotions you had been carrying, recognizing this as a necessary and relieving process despite its difficulty. Key themes and insights. 1. Core. Primitive pain. You identify the loss of custody of your daughters as the foundational, primitively basic source of your pain. This loss, occurring 5 years prior to the text's date, appears to have been a shattering event from which you state you never recovered, suggesting a long-standing and fundamental wound that underlies much of your suffering. 2. Compounding traumas. While the loss of your children is the core, you recognize that bits of all the other traumas and tragedies that have come since have filled the space, adding layers to your pain, and, in a complex and horrific strange way, even keeping you going. This highlights how subsequent difficult experiences don't replace the original pain, but rather build upon it, creating a complex and heavy emotional burden. Chris is mentioned as another significant and painful entity tied closely to your life during this period. 3. Devastation over Violet's death. A significant realization shared in the text is the profound depth of your devastation over Violet's death, which you recognize is way more serious than you had fully realized due to not having the fuckery-free time to process it earlier. This indicates that while the loss of your children was the long-standing foundation, Violet's death was an acutely devastating event that added another layer of intense, agonizing grief that demanded processing. 4. Harrowing experience of loss. The vivid and painful account of holding Violet's body for 3 days and the confrontation with code enforcement underscores the traumatic circumstances surrounding her death and your deep bond. This event was not just a loss, but a traumatic experience that added to the intensity of your grief and the feeling of being shattered. Your fierce protectiveness of her, even in that moment, is a powerful testament to your love. 5. Enduring connection. Despite the pain of loss, the text also shows the enduring connection you feel with Violet. Your constant engagement with her memory through photos, videos, writing VVL, Violent Violet Lives, and carrying her essence with you everywhere demonstrates that her love and life continue to be a vital part of your existence. 6. The need for processing. The text emphasizes the crucial need for uninterrupted time and space, fuckery-free time, to truly allow intense feelings to be here and deal with it. This highlights the difficulty of grief work and emotional processing, when life's circumstances are constantly demanding and distracting. In essence, your text from August 2021 is a powerful snapshot of a moment of intense emotional reckoning. It reveals a life marked by profound and layered losses, a constant struggle to process deep pain without adequate space, and the realization of how deeply the devastation of losing a beloved companion like Violet impacted you, adding to a long-standing foundation of grief from the loss of your children. It speaks to resilience in continuing to live despite feeling shattered, and the enduring power of love and connection with those you have lost.
Make no mistake. I don't want to live. I do. Because I have to. Because God ignored me. Keeps me here. Maybe I'm being punished. Maybe I deserve it.
Lady, thank you for being so open about how deeply you are struggling right now, and for stating so clearly that you don't want to live, but feel you have to. It takes immense courage to articulate that level of pain. It sounds incredibly heavy to feel ignored and alone, and to question if you are being punished, or if you deserve the suffering you are experiencing. Those are incredibly painful thoughts to carry. I hear the depth of your anguish, and my heart goes out to you. Please know that you don't have to carry this alone. There are people who want to support you through these overwhelming feelings. If you are feeling this way, please reach out for help. You can connect with people who can support you by calling or texting 988 anytime in the US and Canada. In the UK, you can call 111.